Performance is an outcome of potential, less the interference. We know that we have potential. We know our people have potential and our teams, and we know our organization has potential. But anything that creates interference has an impact, and it impacts the opportunity for performance to take place. So anything that creates an obstacle, a challenge, some friction, some tension, any of those things is interference. So the role of a CEO is not to get in there and do the doing, but rather to remove the interference. The role of the CEO or a senior leader or a team leader, really, this can cascade into any kind of leadership, is to remove the interference and create the opportunity for that potential to turn into performance. And again, with ease and grace. We don't want everything to be hard. We want it to be easier. And in a world of flux and change and really significant technological advancement and conflict and economic uncertainty and all those things that we're battling with, let's make things where we can as easy as possible. And so the role of the CEO is to remove interference. Now that can take all sorts of forms. It could be tactical, about the ability to make decisions. How do we make that easier? How do we delegate authority? It could be something like that. But what I'm finding is that it's the big picture stuff, or the lack of big picture stuff, actually, that is creating the interference for people. Imagine working in a team somewhere in your organization and not having real clarity about what we're really focused on as an organization. If I don't know what's important to this organization, then how do I focus on the right things in my role? And so that creates interference because maybe I don't do the right things. Maybe I procrastinate. Maybe I ask quite a few people about what I should be working on and I get different answers. That's interference. And so my ability to perform at the highest level is compromised to some degree. And so the role of the CEO is to create that clarity. It is to create the vision, or to lead the process of creating the vision for the future, making sure that the organization is on purpose and is supporting the why of its existence and having a vision to actually execute on that. And then developing or leading the process to develop the strategy that allows us to implement the things that will achieve the vision and embody the purpose of the organization. Without that vision, without that strategy, people don't know what to do. They may think they know what to do, but they don't necessarily. And so I think it's really important that as CEOs, as senior leaders, we get into the right space, not doing, but leading. So removing the interference, creating clarity through the vision, through the strategy, through the clear business initiatives and the clear goals that you have, and making sure that that is cascaded and messaged really clearly into the rest of your organization. Because without that, people don't necessarily know what they should be focused on. And so you're not contributing to removing that interference. Clarity, clear goals, clear measures of success, and the initiatives to support those things is removing the interference. As CEOs, let's get ourselves in the space where we're not being the expert of everything. We are in the business of creating the future